Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Ange Girardi, and today I'm going to just talk about decluttering since I am newly situated in a new house. And it is St. Patrick's Day, and it is a greenhouse. Isn't that wonderful? But here we are. It is March 17th, and it's just, a few days until the Aries equinox, the beginning of spring, and kind of this launching into just forward. And it's not only like a forward momentum, but it's also kind of like this expansive momentum, gathering energy from within and expanding it outward and letting it reach and propel and create and attract at the same time everything that we've been kind of seeding and calling and creating. Personally, for me, it has been years and years of calling in a really stable home environment. I've birthed two children and raising them, and mostly kind of in a single parent household, and it's been life altering, and it has been extremely challenging and testing on every level, physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. Brought me to my knees, and what I've learned is that there's always a new day, and every choice we make is pivotal. Every choice is powerful and pivotal, in a way that, if you don't like the direction you're going in, one choice can be that pivot, to get back on track, or to get going towards the direction that you do want. So that being said, decluttering is fun, and what better excuse to declutter and to rearrange and to lighten up than moving houses and combining two houses into one house. And it's been really wonderful just to appreciate the home that I created in 5 years, where we were by the lake, and just all the little touches, all the things that made it home, cookware and linens and artwork. That's really what makes a home, isn't it? And so, and then of course organization, containers, and making things functional. It's fun for me. I like kind of just maximizing space and making it functional, and being a minimalist at the same time, all packaged in one. And it's such a practice, especially when stress comes up. What do? We sometimes, right, especially in like our culture, in our consumer culture that we live in, it's like therapeutic to just go shop. Even if it means like getting rid of one thing and getting another, it's kind of habitual, and it's a little obsessive. So over the past year, I think I've kind of noticed that, and just really pared down on the need to buy new things, the need to own things in general, and really just kind of assessing things for, really, do I use this? Not only does it bring me joy, because things can be beautiful, but is it useful to me? Is it practical? And can I live without it? That's more my motto these days, is like, what can I use for more than one thing? Rather than having like a spatula for every food, it's like, no, I can use one, utensil for multiple different uses. And all the, appliances that we love to create and own and, accrue. Really just, I love a good stock pot. I love, some ball jars and for storage. And so it's been really fun just kind of appreciating, being a householder and how I've learned to just, manage a home, because I do remember being like, this is really hard, as a new mom. And I was, I was 30, by the time Jonah was a baby. I had him at 29, and it was daunting to have to like know what to shop for, know what meals to create, know what to even pack him for lunch, all of these things. So I've felt grateful for like, oh, look how far we've come, look how far I've come as a mother and as just a domestic person, and being able to create meals out of very little. And that's something I love. Now I appreciate having a lot of space in the fridge, not filling it, not going and shopping for like the whole month and putting a bunch of stuff in the freezer, but actually just buying enough for, a week or a few days, and really like less packaging is better. That's something else I've really just tried to be more mindful with, is, am I buying things that I'm going to throw out? Is my trash going to be bigger because of what I've bought this week? Oh, hello, Blazy. So, all things to consider as we, in general, we are lightening up. Like, as we're growing in consciousness, as we're growing in awareness, we are less dense, and we are more luminescent, more light. And it's so funny because I call my partner Mr. Luminosity. He loves lighting. But that's what we are learning how to do, is how to lighten up. And, some people worry about, the impact that humans have on the planet, and I get that, but also it's fun to just think in a quantum way, like, how can you lessen your impact so that maybe you have like the impact of like, I don't know, 1/5 of the normal, American, or the impact of somebody who lives with very little, and who just uses what they have, and doesn't dispose of a lot of trash and waste. So yeah, I think that's a big one for me, is having a low impact, a light impact on the earth. Kitty. And really treating the earth well, and blending in with the earth, blending in with our environment, not imposing on it. I own like an older car. I think it's a 2000, I don't even remember. I think it's a 2008. And I just love it. It doesn't have all the high tech, smart devices, but I actually love it. It's a hybrid still. So, it's just nice to not to need so much. And it's better on my insurance bills. So yeah, just kind of sharing little tidbits of reflections of what I've been experiencing over the past few weeks. But I'm so happy. My mother is in town. My kids are on spring break, and we're gonna go celebrate St. Patrick's Day. And this is my green. And having this wonderful greenhouse now. We've always had blue houses. Jonah was born in a blue house. One of the houses we lived in, Boulder, was blue. we had a townhome that Hawken was born in that was blue, and then we lived in this blue lake house for 5 years. And so this is a transition. We're going green. And I love green. Green is like this beautiful heart chakra color. It's growth, it's springtime, it's gardens, it's chlorophyll, it's all the wonderful things that are good for us. So, I don't know, how can you go green? How can you go light? How can you bring light, right? Bring light. Yeah. And just like seeing how my personal opinions about beauty have shifted over the years, and how like even just as like a householder, like you change your sense of beauty, and what attracts you in a space changes. And so I just love this opportunity to pare down and let go of a lot, and have these big open spaces where what is meant to be in that space is gonna come with time, and have space to create. Yeah, so what can you let go of? Where can you create space? And sometimes, as well, in my life these days, it has been creating space in how accessible, personally, I am to the world and to the people in the world. It's been really nice to just go inward and to really value my time and my energy, so that I'm accessible to those who I really want to be spending time with and sharing time with and energy with, and to have space in general for myself to do nothing, to read, to write, to listen to music, to dream, which is really important in this winter time and this Pisces season. It's very artistic, very watery, very creative, very contemplative, very spiritual. But we're going into racy, fiery Aries season, so buckle up and really feel in your body. What is a hell yes? What is the leprechaun jumping over the rainbow? Yes. And what needs more of that light and attention, and what are you looking to create and looking to really stretch the bounds of in your life, And I do want to just report that this winter has been life-changing, absolutely life-changing, and I've been humbled and awestruck by it. And the real work is being able to drop into your heart when you are going too far in your head, right? Because fear is an illusion, and heart and love consciousness is the most intelligent, the most expansive, the most potential power there is. And it's bestowed within us, right? In the heart, in our jade heart. It's right here. So being able to drop into the heart, and just even telling yourself, I'm not gonna go there or out of my head. Ooh, dirty hands. But I think it's this bench. I'm gonna drop into the heart. I'm gonna really drop into my heart space. And when I do that, even just right now, right? Just take a deep breath. And drop into that heart space. And for me, it's so settling. It's like sitting in a comfy chair, comfy armchair, or your favorite spot to sit. It's just like, oh yes, to just sit in that chair, and it's sitting in your heart and knowing that all is well. It's not it's like a knowing without thinking. It's just a knowing. And it's a presence of being. So yeah, drop into your heart. Lighten up. Spread some light and some love with sincerity, and when it's true and when it's felt, and make yourself available to receive it too. Sometimes that's hard too. So I love you all. Happy Irish Happy Day. And until next time, go green.